Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It once again feels so crazy to say that because it has been like 12 days since I have literally filmed anything or posted anything. I keep doing this to you guys, but I swear, and I know I've said this a million times too, but this is gonna be different. Something's changing and we have a lot to talk about today, so yeah. We are immediately going to just get right into this video today because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, but what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me, and we're also just going to talk because so much has just been going on in my life. Some stuff I really can't say yet, but you know, I just want to talk to you guys and give you some updates because my life has literally changed so much. And yeah, that's part of why I haven't really been filming, is I've been taking some time away to really figure out my life. I look crazy right now, like I don't really know what's going on, but we're getting full glam. I'm gonna curl my hair today because I have something big happening in a couple hours. One thing that I wanted to mention that I'm super proud of, you guys probably will think this is so stupid, but I actually shortened the length of my eyelashes. It's kind of hard to tell because they're only like a little bit shorter, but I just love the way that they look. They're a lot more simplistic. I mean, they're still big and bold, but they're not as like drastic anymore. I had them really long for a second and they were honestly starting to look like crusty and disgusting. Like when I look back, I was like, wow. And I was just starting to also feel like less confident with myself too because they were just looking so terrible, and I did not know why I was doing that to myself, but I definitely think I was experiencing some eyelash blindness for a second. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where, like, you know, you start with your eyelashes this small and then like that small doesn't look that small to you anymore. So then you're like, oh, we're gonna go this big, and then we're gonna go that big, and then we're gonna go that big. Like, you just keep enhancing it more and more, and it's slowly happening over time so you don't even really notice, and then you kind of get to a point where you think something looks good and then you look back and you're like, wow, that was pretty terrible. So yeah, we're through with that. They're not gonna be as long anymore, and I just love how this looks like so much better. Like, they don't touch my eyebrows anymore. Like, I kid you not, my eyelashes before went above my eyebrows. It was sickening, okay? Moisturizing. There's really no plan or direction for this video. Like, I did not have people ask me questions or anything like that. Like, I'm honestly just gonna go through and talk. So this should feel like we're kind of like on FaceTime with each other, and I'm like your friend and I'm getting ready to go do something and we're just like chatting. Like, maybe we haven't talked in 2 weeks and I'm like telling you about my life. Like, that's what's happening today. So I really hope you guys can, you know, get deep with me and connect, and we can just like talk to kind of talk about what is going on today. So in like an hour and 15 minutes now, I need to leave my house because I am meeting someone for coffee. She is an owner of a business. I'm not going to share what the business is or anything like that, but practically, you know, we kind of connected through my mom, and she's looking for someone to do social media for her business. So that is like so exciting to me because I feel like recently I've been trying to find like a job that fits my lifestyle. Like, I've been wanting to work from home and kind of like not have so many hours. Like, I'm not really looking to work like a full-time job, but I want to work a job where like I'm getting paid really well and like I'm really good at it and stuff like that. Like, I've tried everything, you know. A while back I interviewed for a nannying position and I didn't get picked, but that was a really high-paying job with kind of a lot of hours and stuff. Like, I don't know, I was just trying to find something that fit kind of like where I'm at in life, like what I wanted to do, and working with kids was something I really wanted to do. And there was another job, like I wanted to go work in the psych ward, but there's just not many jobs available for that. So I felt like 10 different times, I feel, in like the past 6 months, like there was these job opportunities that presented themselves to me. Like, even for a second, I thought I was gonna do social media for like a financial business. That didn't go through. This specific thing is, I think, going through. I feel like it's already like set in stone, but I mean, obviously we haven't even really had a conversation yet. So I'm just so happy that I've found a job that literally fits what I'm good at. Like, I've been doing social media for 14 years, so it's like, you know, why would I look to do anything else? Like, I'm so good at social media, but the thing is, like, I've been very open and honest about this with you guys, is I don't know if I'm necessarily happy doing social media like myself anymore. Like, it's very hard for me to be creative and film all the time and come up with content. Like, that is the draining part of it. The draining part isn't editing and putting it together and making it look good. Like, I love doing that, but it's just so hard for me to like entertain these days. I don't think like I'm not an entertaining person or anything like that. It's just that, you know, I'm not 14 anymore. I'm not going to homecoming. I'm not in high school. Like, I just feel like I really don't have things to share as much. And the fact that I am getting older, it's like my life is just becoming more and more personal. Like, there's things happening for me that I don't necessarily want to put on the internet. So that statement alone makes doing YouTube still like super hard for me. So I'm just honestly like super grateful that this opportunity came to be, because I think it's a perfect fit for me. I think I'm just going to be very happy doing this. I'm going to be like in my happy place, and yeah, like I just feel like I'm going to be more financially stable, more mentally free, honestly. Like, there's just so many good things that are coming with this opportunity, so I'm very happy. All I can hope and dream is that, you know, it's not necessarily an interview, it's kind of just like meeting up and having an adult conversation. All I can hope is that, you know, it goes well. Everything kind of, I don't want to say goes my way, but goes the way that I intend. I just believe that everything happens for a reason, and like, this is just happening at like the most perfect time in my life. So I'm so happy and grateful. The other thing that kind of comes with that could be seen as like unfortunate news is, and I don't even really know how to say this to you guys, but with a new opportunity kind of coming in, it closes the door for an old opportunity, if that makes sense. And I'm sure you guys can, you know, figure out what I'm talking about. If you can't, I'm talking about YouTube, obviously. I do know the exact date that I'm going to stop doing YouTube, which I'm not going to share. You guys can make your assumptions and whatnot, but you know, I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna try to start posting 3 videos a week. I know that's like a lot, especially like if I am starting a new job, but I kind of just want to grind it out like while I have, I don't want to say anything to reveal the time, but with the remainder of my time, you know, I just want to grind it out and do everything that I can, you know, give you guys everything I have left in me. And I mean, I'm excited to do that, because the fact that like I've explained, like YouTube has been a little bit draining for me recently. Like, it's just really hard to keep doing. But honestly, the fact too that I know like when I'm gonna be done doing YouTube, like I'm a very scheduled, like organized person. So it's like, if it's X amount of time, like, you know, it makes me able to be like, all right, I'm gonna grind for this amount of time and then I'm gonna be done. So it's just very helpful to know, like, I'm not lost anymore. I'm not like, oh, maybe I'll be doing YouTube for 2 more years or 5 more years or 10 more years. Like, I know exactly when it's gonna be done. So kind of like with that information, it just makes me able to work really hard and finish strong, basically. So I know that's definitely like super sad, and I'm sure like as time goes on and when the end does reach, like it's going to be very bittersweet and strange. It's gonna feel weird, like, I don't know, there's just gonna be a lot of feelings behind it from me and everyone around me, like especially my mom too. Like, I just know it's gonna be really hard, because I feel like at this point in time I'm really the only one in my family who's still like actively doing YouTube as like a career, you know. And also, you know, like the media has known me since I was 6, and like now I'm 20, so it's just so crazy. Like, you guys know everything about my life, and it's gonna be like crazy for me and whoever watches to like not know anymore what's going on. But I hope it's kind of like the Dolan twins, where everyone's like, oh my god, like she just disappeared, like where'd she go, like what is she doing? I don't really fully know like that was so high up. Whatever, I guess we're rocking with high cheekbones today. Oh my god, that's horrible. Like I was saying though, I don't really know like the logistics behind it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be done doing YouTube and maybe I'm still gonna post on my Instagram and TikTok, or like I don't know if I'll completely be done with everything and kind of go ghost mode. Like, I haven't really decided what I want yet, and I feel like I won't really know that until the time kind of comes. I just feel like YouTube is definitely the most difficult social media platform to do. So I know that, you know, not doing YouTube will like lift a lot of stress off my shoulders. Like, I feel like it's so mysterious of me to be like, I know what I'm quitting YouTube, but you guys don't know. Like, I feel like that's such a huge like cliffhanger. And I was honestly not even gonna say anything. I really wasn't even gonna tell anyone, but like, I don't know. I feel like I want to be very transparent about what is going on in my life. And I feel like when I am transparent and I can talk about like what's happening in my life, then like I feel more happy doing YouTube. Like if I can just authentically like fully be myself and talk about what I'm going through and stuff, it really makes me feel more connected here. So I feel like I owe that to you guys, and I owe that to myself to be open and honest about, you know, what my plans are and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the tea. So the next thing that I kind of want to briefly touch on, which I believe I've already talked about this in a video before, but I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it a little bit again, which is the direction I'm choosing for like my future career and like school and stuff like that. So I believe I mentioned this in another video, but I am continuing to get my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and then I'm gonna go on and get my master's degree in counseling. The long-term goal is that I can open up my own practice and be a therapist and stuff like that, which I've had a lot of conversations about recently, and I just feel like that's honestly like my true calling. Like, I'm very good at communicating with people, and I mean, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing this, you know. And so many people from doing YouTube have said like, you just being yourself and talking and giving the advice that you do has literally saved my life. So it's like, I believe that that is my gift here on this planet. Like, I don't want to say like I'm here for other people, because I know I'm here for myself, but I know that a huge part of my purpose is like, I am me for other people, if that makes sense. Like, I am meant to help others in whatever way that could be. And you know, I did what I did here on YouTube, and I entertained, and you know, I established relationships with people. It's like, maybe I don't know many things about you guys, but you guys know a lot about me, and like, to me that's still like a relationship, you know. So, you know, I did that, and I just know in the future, like, I want to continue kind of doing something similar. Like, I just want to help people. I want to make their lives better. I feel like my makeup looks so bad right now, but literally does not matter. I honestly have no idea what I was just saying. I went to find my straightening iron and it was in here, and I started texting, and I'm so confused what I was just talking about. My hair kind of looks pretty. Like, I was gonna curl my hair, but like, this is already kind of pretty. So I don't know what to do, but let's see how it looks when I brush it. Usually when I brush this out, it looks so bad. Oh my god, it's so tangly. I actually think it kind of looks good, but it is a little bit frizzy. So I'm gonna do some coconut oil. Hopefully this doesn't make it look like greasy. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was talking about the therapist thing. So yeah, I'm really happy for that in my future. I know that's gonna work out super well for me, and I'm just gonna be really happy doing what I'm doing. And I know that because I really care about having kids and the job that I want to have in the future. I want to be able to make my own hours and work accordingly around the schedule of being a mother. So like, when my kids are at school during the day, you know, I can do telehealth therapy, or I can go to an office and stuff like that, and I literally could work 2 days a week if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? This is a very weird take, but if anyone uses this setting spray, I don't know if this is just like a Michigan thing, but when you smell like certain types of water, like well water, it smells like eggs kind of. This smells like that to me. It literally smells like egg water, but it's not like bad. It just like, it's vinegar. It smells like a little vinegary, like a little egg type. Like, I don't know, it's kind of disgusting that I still use it when I think it smells like that, but I think it works pretty well and it's not horrible. So I'm literally like already done doing my hair and makeup. I basically did like absolutely nothing, but like, I'm practically already ready. I mean, I still have to get dressed, but I do want to talk a little bit more to you guys, and then we'll pick out an outfit and stuff, and then we'll wrap this video up. So another thing that I wanted to say, which is a little bit of kind of just advice and something that I learned as a 20-year-old girl, you know, struggling with life, trying to figure things out, like trying to make a plan for myself and everything like that. So 3 weeks ago, I was with my friend Nicole, and I was actually like bawling my eyes out to her, which is just so interesting because I literally cry in front of like 2 people. I just hate crying in front of people. I've gotten comfortable doing it with Josie, which is like a recent thing, but yeah, I like never cry in front of people, and she is one of my best friends. She made me feel so comforted and stuff like that. I'm really over explaining myself right now, but yeah, so I was just like literally crying and like bawling my eyes out, and I was just saying all these things, and she was like, I literally don't know how to help you, because I was just in such like a stagnant part of my life. Like there was one area that I was really stressed out about, which I'm not going to talk about, but then there was like YouTube. Like I don't know, I just wasn't exactly happy doing YouTube anymore. I've been trying to find a job. Like it's just been so hard for me. And then like with school, I had no idea, literally, this might have been a month ago actually, but I had no idea what I wanted to do in school. Like I had no idea what my path was going to be. And I just heavily felt that the next 2 years of my life was going to suck, because I honestly saw so many people around me like having fun in life, like feeling stable, like maybe having the job that they already want to have like for the rest of their life, or you know, exceeding in their relationships, and just like all kinds of stuff I saw that like was just literally not happening for me. And it made me feel like my life was worthless. And then like, I don't know, I was like, well, in 2 years I'll have a degree, so my life will change then. But it's like, even then, you say you'll have a degree, girl, but like, what do you even want to do? Like I was just genuinely so lost. And I was just on the phone with a friend before I started filming this video, and one thing I said to her was, in order to see change happen, you have to change. So it's like, if you are sitting there like I was, being like, I hate my job, I essentially hate my life, like nothing good is happening for me, no big changes are being made, like everything feels the same every day, like every day sucks, I feel like I'm not progressing, I feel this, I feel that. That was literally me. But like, I wasn't doing anything. I mean, sure, here and there I tried to find jobs and stuff like that, but like, you could have tried harder, you know? Like, I just was not trying. And I think that in ways I was hating the life that I was living, but it was also like a comfort to me in a way. And that was something that took me kind of like a second to realize. Like I knew I wasn't happy doing what I was doing, but I didn't know anything else. So it's too scary to go do something else, you know? But I kind of just sat with it, and I was like, okay, A, B, and C are the things that I am struggling with right now. Let's focus on A. You know, what can I do to fix A? In order to change something, like sometimes you have to make a sacrifice, and it's going to make your life very different. But if that will make you happier, like that needs to happen. And an example of that is kind of like with doing YouTube. I have so much free time, you know, I completely make my own schedule. I can work when I want to, and like all of that. And with getting a new job, I'm completely sacrificing that. I don't have freedom anymore. I'm going to be guaranteed to work this amount of hours a week, which I know is what a normal person does, but that's something that I'm not used to, you know? But doing that will make me happier, but you know, I have to make that sacrifice. I have to make that big life change. And I'm kind of like rambling a lot right now. I feel like you guys kind of get what I'm putting down, but I just want to explain to you guys the same way that I just explained to my friend, is that in as little as 3 weeks, your entire life can literally flip upside down. And I mean that so deeply, because my A, B, and C, all of those problems flipped upside down in 3 weeks, and they are not problems anymore. And the only reason that happened is because I got up and I said, I'm tired of living this way. I'm tired of feeling unhappy. And like, I made that big change that was so scary to make. So if you are feeling the way that I kind of just explained, know that you are not stuck. Know that things might take time. Like for everyone, it's not just in 3 weeks, you know, you can fix something, but you have to realize eventually you will get out of that and you will feel happier and things will work out for you. But I just don't want anyone to feel like they're completely lost and they're completely stuck. Like life does turn upside down, and it can be amazing. It can literally be so amazing. I know there really wasn't anything like super interesting in here, like super juicy and fun about my life, but I just really wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys and chat about, you know, what's going on in my life. So I know that some sad news has been heard today, but a lot of good things are happening in my life. So I hope that you guys can, you know, be happy and be supportive for me and stuff like that. But I have like 40 minutes until I leave, and I do want to film something else before I leave. So let's go pick out an outfit. I feel like my face looks better in this lighting, which is good, but I literally don't know what to wear because it's 80 degrees outside and it's literally like almost the end of September. Like, what is going on? Like, we're in Michigan. It's supposed to be cold. We've had like a few good fall days or so, but other than that, it's been like super, super hot all the time, and I'm going to this super cute fall event this weekend. It's literally gonna be 80 degrees. Like, how am I supposed to really get in touch with myself? Like, I can't. But I do feel like maybe I'm gonna wear some jeans and then like a cute top. So let me pull out the jeans that I think I wanna wear. They're literally my go-to. So these are the jeans that I want to wear. They are PacSun jeans. They are blue and they are low-waisted. Literally my favorite jeans of all time. They're called the low-rise baggy. If you guys have not invested in these, you really need to. Low-waisted jeans are the new way to go. I'm not gonna do this whole skinny jeans thing that's happening. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing it. Picking out a top is literally the hardest thing for me, and I don't want to embarrass myself because sometimes I like overdress and I look stupid. So I have these two tops right here. I'm not even gonna show you what they look like, but I'm gonna try them on, and if I like them, I'll show you, but if I don't, I'll try on a million other things and I'll show you guys some good options. Okay, let's get dressed. Okay, y'all, I'm all ready now. So here is what my face and my hair looks like. This is the shirt I ended up wearing. It's actually one of the options that I picked out that I was too scared to show you in the closet. I don't know, I just couldn't tell if it was like too much or like maybe not enough. Like, I don't know, I was so confused. So I did send it to my mom and she said it looked fine, but it's just this like silk type shirt, and then it like, you know, I don't really know. But, and then yeah, I have my jeans on. I'm probably gonna wear like either my black sandals or like my black platform flip-flops. Not quite sure yet, you know, whatever feels comfortable when I'm walking out the door. But she did just tell me that the time's gonna be pushed back 15 more minutes, so I actually do have more time than I thought. I was actually gonna have to leave in like 5-10 minutes, so I was kind of freaking out, and I didn't think I had time to film my other video. But now that I have more time, I'm just gonna go ahead and film that really quick. Like, I'm so on top of my stuff. I love this for me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hoped that, you know, you guys enjoyed it. I hoped that it felt like we were on FaceTime, and like, you know, that y'all were just really enjoying like hearing me talk. And I wanted it to feel like we were having like a conversation, you know? I wanted it to feel like I was like telling my friend about my life and everything that's going on, because if I was telling my friend, that's typically how it would happen. So I just really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe and like all of that, and just stay tuned because, you know, sadly things may be coming to an end soon, but I am going to be posting more content, so try to keep up to date because there will be things coming. I have an entire video schedule set for the rest of September and October. So I have a strict plan, and there are a lot of fun videos that are supposed to be coming. So stay tuned, and thank you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.